My Tia Lucelys, my mother's younger sister, she lived with us when I was growing up. And even though she was the only one to attend La Universidad back in Santo Domingo, she decided to drop out and move to Boston with my mom and dad to pursue the American dream. She found various jobs at restaurants, so she worked late at night and was home during the day. This meant that she was home when I would come home from elementary school in the early afternoon. She would be waiting for me with one of those nacho books, you know, the children's workbook that teaches you how to read and write in Spanish. And it has the little boy on the cover, and he's sitting in the green grass with his brown dog and his red shirt and his sombrero. As soon as I saw that book, I knew what was about to go down. Tia Lucelys was a serious woman. The type of person who didn't believe in baby talking children because it would stunt their verbal development. So to say she was a strict tutor would be accurate. She made it her mission to make sure that her gringa sobrina knew how to read and write in Spanish. I dreaded sitting at that big wooden kitchen table with our workbooks. We'd sit at that kitchen table and I'd be tracing my letters with my aunt hovering over me, I, A, E, O, U. But I'd be daydreaming about being outside with the neighborhood kids and playing tag. Maite, pon atención. Esto te va a ayudar a echar pa'lante, she would say to me. So I would go back to tracing my letters, A, E, I, O, U, el burro sabe más que tú. And what I didn't know is that this was the beginning of a literary bond with me and my tia. Tia Lucelys was a lover of words, of stories, of books. She kind of passed that love of books on to me. And I didn't learn how to read and write in Spanish perfectly as she would have wanted me to, but I did get that love of books. What started as just one book to teach me how to read and write in Spanish turned into a collection of books that she would gift me on special occasions, like my birthday or Christmas or graduation. Through these translated written gems, I would create this bond with my tia. And let me tell you, I took those books everywhere, to school, to my mother's house when my parents got divorced, to college where I also took 3 Latin literature courses. Everywhere. I would take them everywhere. Where I went, my collection of books went with me. Tia Lucelys lived with me and my mom until about sophomore year of high school. And that's when our worlds came to a screeching halt. My mother called me to break the news. Tia had gotten deported. My mom was on the phone and her voice was shaking and defeated. And she said, Maite, emigración se lleva a tu tía. I hung up the phone, and that's when it hit me to my core, all the way from my heart down to the deepest corner of my toes. My face crumbled like a piece of paper and I fell to the ground. The air just kind of escaped my body and I screamed like, what is happening? And I didn't know then, really. I was totally confused and I'm still confused now. She was told that she had to serve out a 10-year punishment before she could apply to come back to the United States. And that was it. One day she was here and the next she was gone. But before that 10 years was up, Tia Lucelys would pass away from a heart attack. They say time heals all wounds, right? But there's not enough time in the world to heal the wound of having a loved one ripped from your life. It's not like ripping off a Band-Aid, simple and quick. It's like slowly peeling off skin. I don't expect you to understand having a loved one be deported until it happens to you. So I wait. I watch the news and check for the proposed laws. I march and protest. I hang on to the sliver of hope that one day people's loved ones will be returned to their families so that they don't have to spend birthdays blowing out candles in front of a webcam. So that people's mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers can be reunited with them. And when that day comes, I'll have a lot of reading to do.
Escucho una